Hi guys, so today I have a Mysticum Luna PINSCRIPTION unboxing for you, and I don't need to go over it, do I? We're a couple of weeks into August. It came on the 1st of August. I am so bad at unboxing these on time, but I haven't had any spoilers yet, so I figured I should do it today before my luck runs out and I do actually see what's in here. We have our usual white box. As you can see, it has the Mysticum Luna logo on it here. It was sent first class, so it got here very quickly, and it has the same sort of stamps on that we get each month with the crescent moons, the pentacles, the skull, and then this sort of ring design here. So I'm going to guess that the inside is blue. Yes, I was right. So it says ML on this side for Mysticum Luna PINSCRIPTION, and then inside we have the business card and then the two blue bags. I love this colour. This is like my favourite shade of blue. So this is the business card. It says Mysticum Luna with the planchette on the front, and it has those same motifs from the front of the box. And if I turn it around, you can see that it has their email address, their website, their Instagram and their Facebook. So I will, of course, as always, leave all of this information below, along with a direct link for if you want to subscribe to PINSCRIPTION. So the Mysticum Luna PINSCRIPTION costs £8 a month, and you get charged on the day that you set up your subscription. So for example, I set mine up on the 2nd of the month, and therefore every time the 2nd of the month rolls by, I get charged £8. Now, the way that I break it down is that it costs around £2 for postage, which brings us obviously down to £6, and then it makes these pins £3 each, which I think is a very, very reasonable price. If you're buying any kind of high quality pin, you're going to be paying between £5 and £10, and sometimes even more than that. So I definitely feel like this is a bargain. Now, straight up, these bags feel slightly different. Normally these bags have like a seal thing across there and then also a pull-off thing, but it seems like they have got rid of the sealy part and it's just literally a pull-off top, which makes sense because I do throw these bags away. They're not the kind of bags that I would really save. You could potentially use them again because they have got sealed tops. I guess that was a slightly unnecessary feature, and maybe they've just seen how rubbish I am opening the other bags. So I'm going to start off with this one. I mentioned last time I do have my pin jacket, which is absolutely so full. It's so heavy I can barely wear it anymore just because it is covered. So I will be deciding whether or not I will be putting these pins on this jacket, or if I'd like to put them on a different jacket, or if I want to put them on a bag. So it depends on the theme. As I said, I have had no spoilers, so I don't know what could be in here. Wow. These bags are definitely easier for me to open anyway. And then straight inside is the pin. So I'm gonna have a feel, see what I think it feels like. Okay, straight up it feels circular. It feels like it could be a crescent moon. I think I know what this is. I think this is one of those things where it's like a crescent moon with a skull in it. Am I right? Am I right? I was close enough. It is like a crescent moon with a face, and actually I prefer this to what I thought it was, so I'm very, very pleased. It is a black and silver pin, which you guys know is my favourite theme of pin that we get from Mysticum Luna. A lot of their pins are in this black and silver theme. So the silver part is obviously metal, and then the black part is the enamel. So as you can see, this is a crescent moon. It has a little eye and a little mouth and nose and eyebrow, and then there are a couple of like line details around here, but overall it is a very simplistic pin. You could probably pin it whichever way around you'd like it, but I'm thinking I'll probably put mine here. And if you look sideways at where the pin is situated, it is around there, about eye level, so it is going to kind of naturally try and hang this way. I do really like the fact that this isn't a perfect circle. I'm not sure how well it will show up on camera, but it just is a little bit of a wonky circle. I think that really gives it a good character. So I definitely feel like I'm going to put this on my pin jacket, just because that's where I keep all my black and silver pins, and it will go so nicely with that collection. And definitely as well, there's quite a handy pin, because if you have anything smaller you can kind of put it in this gap, so it's quite efficient when it comes to jackets to have not much space on them anymore. Okay, so I think I'm going to put it, will it fit up here? Maybe that's a bit too jammed. Oh no, I'm running out of space. I may just put it at the top so it's like a moon kind of looking down at, hang on, let me check the other side. Aha, no. Change that plan. I'm going to put it on the top of this side. Last month we got this black Mysticum Luna logo and I think it would look quite kind of cute alongside of that. So here it is on the top. It sits on there very nicely as I predicted, just because it does have that one pin back. It does kind of naturally fall this way, but it looks really effective. I do think I may have bought this pin if I had seen it in store. So I have to say I'm very happy with the first pin that we've got in Pinscription. So let me grab the other bag. So maybe it's like a night sky theme. Maybe this one will be a star. What are we thinking? Let's see. So I've taken the top off. Inside it feels like quite a big pin. It's got lots of bobbles on it. Thinking maybe it's a spider, but I guess it's like a star sort of a thing. So let's see. A fly. Ooh, this is cute. Ooh, I like this. So this is a little fly. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of flies, but I definitely feel like it would look really cute on here. I like this fly. Like, I don't hate flies. I'm not really just a fly fanatic, but I do like this. And I guess I was relatively close when I thought it was a spider, just sort of the wrong side of the food chain. So it's this black, white and silver pin. The main body of the fly is black, as you can see, and the wings are white. And I love the little detail on here because we have like a little moon phase across the wings. So it starts with a tiny little crescent moon, goes up to our full moon, and then back down to our crescent moon again. So I think that is very, very cute. I really love that little detail. I think it would have looked really cute if it was just a regular old fly pin, but with those like little moon phases on there, it does give it a little bit more spook, and I feel like it will fit in very nicely with my other pins. And since this pin is black and white, it will fit in as well very well with our little white collection that we have going on down here. So I'm going to put it down at the bottom of my pin jacket. Again, this pin does only have the one pin back, but it is absolutely central to the pin itself. So I think it's pretty gonna stick whichever way up that you pin it on, if that makes sense, rather than naturally wanting to slide a certain way. So this is what the pin looks like when it's on. It's sitting on there very nicely, and I think it works very nicely with this little spiderweb teacup that we've got going on at the side. So I do really like this pin. As you can see, it's got quite a lot of movement, but at the same time I don't think it's going to be going anywhere. It does feel like it's nicely pinned on there. So those were the two pins which we got from this month's Mysticum Luna Pinscription. I spoke to Simply Gothic, who does also get this subscription. She did mention that they weren't like her favourite pins. Like, they were good, but they weren't like the best ones we've ever got, and I can totally agree with that. I think that like they are nice pins, and I am pleased to have both of them. They both fit in very nice with my collection. I don't think they're like my favourite design. Like, when I look back over, I love like the skull ones, all the writing ones that we've got before. Especially loved the coffin ones and the Halloween themed ones, but at the same time I feel like these are still really nice. Like, we have got pins before which I've liked less than these, and I still think especially the moon one I probably would have purchased. If I had seen the fly one on sale, I probably would have purchased it. So I think that's quite a good indicator, since I would have liked these pins enough to buy them anyway. So that was this month's Pinscription. As always, I'm really pleased with it. I don't think I've ever had a month where I'm like, that was a waste of £8. As always, I'm very, very happy to stay subscribed. We've been subscribed to Mysticum Luna Pinscription for over a year now. I think this is our 14th or 15th box, which is very exciting, which means we've had over 30 pins from the Pinscription. So definitely, I think this is one of the main culprits of why my jacket is so, so heavy. So thank you very much for watching. As always, I'll leave all the links down below where you can find Mysticum Luna and where you can find their Pinscription. Of course, they don't just do Pinscription, they do lots of witchy jewellery, they do some clothing, lots of homeware, so definitely worth looking at even if you're not the most massive fan of pins. Thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please do leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time. Bye!